Hi, everyone.
Hi, welcome back. It's Brenda and Shelley. Welcome to video 5, the endocannabinoid system.
Humans are made up of many systems, such as the central nervous, the cardiovascular, the respiratory, the musculoskeletal, and gastrointestinal systems, just to name a few.
These systems are fine-tuned to work both independently and simultaneously, keeping us alive. However, there is one system that regulates and modulates all other systems. It is called the endocannabinoid system, also known as ECS.
The ECS was discovered in 1988 by Dr. Raphael Mechoulam and his team. The ECS is made up of chemical compounds and receptors that promote homeostasis.
Homeostasis is the stable environment between chemical compounds and systems. Without homeostasis, life is unsustainable.
The ECS also plays a role in regulating stress recovery, nervous system protection, and immune system response. It's hypothesized that a dysfunction or a deficiency in this system may lead to illness.
As previously discussed, cannabis is made up of many chemical compounds, with the most abundant compounds called cannabinoids. Because these are found in a plant, they are termed phytocannabinoids. THC and CBD are phytocannabinoids, meaning plant cannabinoids. There are over 100 cannabinoids found in the cannabis plant.
Humans also make cannabinoids. Anandamide, it's also known as the bliss molecule, and 2-arachidonoglycerol, 2-AG for short, and anandamide-like cannabinoids. Because these are found in humans, they are termed as endogenous, meaning in human, cannabinoids, or another term we use are endocannabinoids.
In this way, the cannabis plant and humans share a chemical trait, cannabinoids. Cannabinoids, meaning plant and human, directly affect the ECS by binding to receptors.
The receptors are known as cannabinoid receptor 1, CB1, and cannabinoid receptor 2, CB2. These receptors are found throughout our body, with CB1 receptors being concentrated in the nervous system, including the brain, and CB2 are concentrated in the immune system. The only place where a receptor is not found is on our breathing center in the brainstem.
Our endocannabinoids bind to these receptors to help regulate body functions. When we consume cannabis, we consume phytocannabinoids that bind to these same receptors, stimulating our ECS. The effect of this interaction is different for everyone.
Being aware of the interaction between cannabis and the human endocannabinoid system is helpful in understanding how cannabis may work for you. The video we are about to see is a quick summary.
Real questions, clear answers. Why does cannabis affect people differently? Cannabis can impact people in very different ways. The key reason behind those different reactions has a lot to do with chemical compounds in our body called cannabinoids. The human body isn't the only system that has these compounds. Cannabis plants have them too. The two best known cannabinoids in cannabis are THC and CBD. In humans, cannabinoids are made by the endocannabinoid system. The ECS regulates the overall balance of the human body and affects many important functions. Tiny receptors, located throughout our body, interact with cannabinoids made by our ECS to help regulate our state of balance. When you consume cannabis, the external cannabinoids from the cannabis plant interact with your own ECS. This can cause changes to the way your brain and body function. Since every human body has different numbers and locations of receptors, everyone's response to cannabis is 100% unique. In addition to the unique way your ECS processes external cannabinoids, there are a number of other personal factors that may impact the way your body responds to cannabis. That's why it's wise to consume small amounts with a low THC content to gauge your own reaction. Find additional clear answers to real questions about cannabis in our Learn section at ocs.ca.
Okay, there we go.
In the medical cannabis therapy program, we believe that cannabis may help your symptoms. We also believe in a holistic approach to treatment. This means that combining cannabis with other therapies will provide you with better outcomes.
Using cannabis is only one way of stimulating our endocannabinoid system. There are 5 other natural ways to stimulate the ECS, such as yoga, meditation, massage, acupuncture, and yes, ladies, dark chocolate. The reason why these activities stimulate our endocannabinoid system is because it releases known chemicals called endorphins and dopamine that make us feel good.
Other programs at the Chatham-Kent Family Health Team that may be beneficial to you include chronic pain management, cognitive behavior therapy, psychotherapy, dietitian, physiotherapy, genetic pharmacotherapy, such as pill check.
So, some people may ask, why a dietitian? So we do like to look at foods that are probably anti-inflammatory type foods. So taking a look to see what type of foods are you eating and how we can change maybe some of those dietary habits. And then the pharmacotherapy, the pill check, is a fantastic program. It is an expense out of pocket. But what that tells us through genetics, so it's a basic swab taking of your oral mucosa, you send it away, and that will tell us whether or not the medications that you are taking for whichever illness or disease you're trying to manage is actually working for you. So, just again, a couple extra therapies that will help in the process.
Taking care of our patients in a holistic approach, providing excellence in patient care, is a goal we strive to achieve. Once again, thanks for being with us. This concludes video 5. You may now proceed to video 6, Laws.